Hello everyone, and today's video is be short, simple, and why I don't like this show in general. And this show in general is I don't know why they include Spartacus involved, but he's not even in it. And it's called House of Ashur. And before I go into it, I want to educate or warn people who haven't seen it yet. The first episode is an indicator of what to expect and what you see in it. And I'll go into those indicators in the review. So, pretty much before I go into it, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody. Without all of you, ladies and gentlemen, I want to be where I'm at. And I'm really grateful for the love and support for the channel when it comes to the support. So I really appreciate it. So thank you. If you're new to this channel and want to sub on your own accord, please do. And my channel is at History Buff 2.0 and you can't miss it. Comment down below, like, share, all the good stuff. Well, with that said and out of the way, let me get to this review. So, first off, I would not recommend this show at all, in a lot of ways. By the indicator of the first episode, and I can't watch the rest of it. I just can't. So, pretty much, I'm not gonna lie about it. If you all remember the original seasons of Spartacus, they were top tier for a lot of reasons. And didn't include nonsense in the first place. And this show, they included a lot of nonsense that shouldn't be included. And I understand that they tried to do something different. But this idea was the worst idea I've seen in a long time. It comes to TV shows. And frankly disappointed with what I saw. I'm sure many of you who've seen the show, I thought it was good, so I won't judge you on that. Me personally, I wouldn't recommend it. That's just me. And the issues I have with it, and I have pros and cons, so I'll get into the cons first to get them out of the way. First, throughout the whole Spartacus series, pretty much they included a woman in the arena. Throughout history, I don't think that was even a thing. So they just made something up out of thin air and shouldn't have been included in the first place. Second, that thing that bothered me, they included, I don't want to sound offensive to this, they included 3 little people. I don't know why they would do that. Because I don't want to sound offensive to this at all, but they again included 3 little people. I don't know why they would do that at all, to be honest. And they show disrespect to the character, Ashur. Pretty much, which is ridiculous. And to me, this show was unnecessary. That's just me. Disappointing and unnecessary. And the pros for this, and there's a lot more pros, I give it credit, pros for this, is they show respect to the original series of Spartacus, but there's a plot twist. If you remember from season 2 on Mount Vesuvius, with Ashur's death, and this is not new, so I'm not getting this on a spoiler. His character ended right there, but this series did something different, which I gave him credit. So he meets with the wife of the former Doctori house, pretty much. And she creates a whole different timeline for him. And it's like a whole different timeline where he joins Crassus, Pompey to stop Spartacus, and he dealt the final blow to Spartacus. But originally, it was 3 Roman soldiers in a nutshell. And if you're curious about the original Spartacus series, after seeing this show, I made reviews for all of them. all in one shot. So if you're curious about that, I made the Spartacus review seasons 1 through 4 already. The first 3 seasons and a prequel season, maybe to help understand. But if you're interested in those, check them out. I already did that review, so it's there if you're interested. As back on track with this, with the pros, they show respect to the characters that I played before. But the plot twists already mentioned, the timeline, him killing Spartacus, stuff like that. And not Pompey, the other character, forgot his name, Marcus Crassus, as a thank you for saving his life against Spartacus during his timeline, gave him Bariardis's ludus, or house per se, to help understand, in Roman terms back then. And he became a Dominus, or Dominus. That means a leader of that house training gladiators, slaves, in a trade school pretty much, and you earn your freedom, to help you understand. This concept was made also in the previous show that was better than this. If you're curious about that, I would recommend to watch the season 1, the prequel, and then season 2 and 3. In short, 4 seasons worth of good entertainment. But for my final conclusion for this series is, I will not recommend it. It includes 2 things already mentioned, but the third is simply, it's just not the same. It's just not. I get the idea of what they were trying to do, but it was a failed idea and should have been kept in the vault. I don't know how the show did as a whole, but after seeing the first episode, I was not impressed. I was just disappointed and this show shouldn't have been made in the first place. That's just me. I wouldn't recommend it. And I know there are those who like this show, and I'm glad you liked it. But I'm sure there's many people who basically considered it woke and not necessary. Me personally, it's not necessary, and it should have never been made. Ever. So, that's just me. With all that said, and all that out there, it's up to you, the viewer, to see the show for yourself and see what you think. So, with all that said, thank you all again for the love and support for this channel. I really appreciate it. Without all of you, I won't be where I'm at, and I really appreciate the support, even though I don't deserve it, so thank you. And forgive me for being on the rant. If I'm disappointed, I want to be thorough to the best of my ability. So, that's just that. With all that said, thank you all again. And if you're new to this channel, want to sub on your own accord, please do. My channel is at HistoryBuff 2.0. You can't miss it. Comment down below, like, share, all the good stuff. And if you want me to review something per request, just let me know down below in the comment section. Like, share, please press the notification bell, all that good stuff. May God bless you all. Stay safe, and I will see you on the next one.